didn't have the season that he wanted to have, but a guy who you can see have 4 sacks, like a Nolan Smith, where Nolan Smith's best year at Georgia was only like 4 or 5 sacks. But he gets to the NFL and he leads. I think he sets the record for postseason sacks with the Eagles. So I think James Pierce is another guy who has those freakish athletic traits that'll play well in the NFL. Now, let's say you want to make a move up. I mean, Abdul Carter is far and away probably the best weapon defensively in this draft.
Where he come from?
Penn State.
Penn State.
Right. Abdul Carter from Penn State. Yep. I think, and then the 2 guys in your backyard, Michael Williams at Georgia
and Walker
and Jalen Walker.
I'm seeing they like projected in the top 10, both of them.
Yeah.
You think if they fought us, we should grab one of them?
1,000%. If you get Jay Walk or Michael Williams, you got to draft them at that position.
Man, which one? Because man, I don't know why I get the 2 of them names mixed up. Man, which one stayed hurt for us? Kind of. I won't say like alone, but he kept getting nicked up.
Yeah.
Walker. For
Michael had a few injuries.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like he was hurt, and then he came back for the Bama game, I believe, or the Texas game.
Yes, like stuff. Stuff like that kind of worries me when people be hurt in college coming into the pros.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question, right? So they're saying that we're eyeing one of the Georgia defensive backs, Malachi.
Malachi. Shout out Malachi.
How would that look if we was to get him?
I mean, you think about putting him next to arguably one of the best deep safeties in the game in Jesse Bates. I think it allows you to do a lot more on the front end because you have protection on the back end. We talk about one of the most athletic safeties we've seen in a long time. He's not a key teller. When I say a key teller is when you see him on the field, you don't know where he's going to be. He can be that joker. He can come down and cover in the slot. So whether you are second or third down, he can stay on the field in all downs and give you different looks to the offense to be able to confuse you. You can blitz him. A great ball hawk. He can play zone or man. I mean, he literally they're saying he may be one of the best safety prospects in the last 10 years. So I think Malachi Starks is another guy.
I wouldn't be mad at that pick.
But I feel like it's a luxury pick. I think, to me, personally.
Talking about like,
especially since we just talked really big about Helms. I mean, you didn't say some of the same thing you're saying about Starks, but we spoke really big about, and if Helms can come back healthy, that's him can help plug into that safety spot and add depth to that spot.
Yeah, for sure. I just think it's such a need. It's one. Like we've taken luxuries. Like we've taken a running back when we didn't absolutely need one. We took a quarterback when we didn't absolutely need one. We took a tight end at number 4. Like these are luxury picks that we've taken. Now you have to go and get the necessities. You've got to get an edge rusher.
So are the edge rushers that's going to be available better than the pick at, like, because I don't know a game changer on the Falcons except Jesse Bates.
That's it.
All right, so would Malachi Starks be like a Palomalu type of dude? We're going to get some of that. If that's the case, I say get him right now.
I think he could be, but this is the thing. Like, when you've already got a game changer on that level of the defense, how much can you continue to affect the game when you already have that back there? We don't have anybody who – so how much
– we need a game changer up in the front.
Yeah, how much better do the safeties get? How much better is A.J. Terrell with the consistent pass rush?
Okay.
A lot better.
So let me ask you this, right? Mm-hmm. All right, so you affiliated with Colorado, right? Mm-hmm. All right, so – I've been hearing this just on some Falcon rumors, like Jesse Tuggle and some of the older Falcon players. They're saying we should get the Sanders kid, the linebacker safety, Shallow. What do you think? What round do you project him going, and do you think he could be a good Falcon?
I think you can see Shallow going somewhere on day 3. Right now, from what I'm hearing, people like I think. He could help the Falcons when you talk about having an enforcer that can run. I think one thing that he doesn't get credit for is how well he does run. And secondly, I think that having that enforcer on the back end, now think about how he would pair in a rotational role at safety with a Jesse Bates, somebody who can come down and lay the wood, basically, and be that guy to be that impact player in the run game. And in the East-West Shrine Bowl, he got a lot of flack, basically, like they were like watching this. They basically made a low-light video. Like, nobody makes low-lights to anybody, but they made one of him.
But it's Sanders. Like, that's what they're going to do. And it's like, one thing I'm not going to bet against Trey is the NFL pedigree. I'm not going to bet against that.
Nah, man. He's mostly,
and then, like, Deion done trained them boys like some pups. He gonna come through, man. It's just in their blood.
Man, watch the film. Like he like East West Shrine Bowl. When you go watch it in the game,
they were hating.
They really attacked the name on the back of their jersey.
100%.
Before they looked at Shiloh the player, they attacked that name. They attacked that number. He's wearing a 21. Mm-hmm. And when you think about his IQ, his football IQ.
Gotta be high.
He started as a quarterback. Like, he was a quarterback before Shedeur. You know, Coach Prime moved him off, but when you think about having a quarterback on defense, what is a safety? He sees the whole field. So I think the NFL game may even be better suited to what Shiloh does. So
let me ask you this.
Yep.
He was a leader, right? Like, I saw him on the field. I saw him getting hurt and not wanting to come off and sacrificing his body on plays. I seen him score touchdowns on picking up. Like, that don't, you know how hard it is to score a touchdown on defense?
Yeah. Like, no, he's a threat to score when he gets the ball in his hands, and he's around the ball often. And I think the only criticism I had for Shiloh last year, like, sometimes you just got to bring your arms a little more. When I say bring your arms, is wrap up. Like, sometimes he would just go lower the shoulder to make the impact block. When Shiloh is fundamentally sound, he's one of them. He's one of them.